everyone. Today I'm gonna express my feelings on every precure season, in chronological order, of course. First up is Futarua. This is definitely one of my favorites. Kiria is the most interesting character for me, and Hakuna's drama with him still gives me chills. I hope Toei gives him an appearance or at least a mention when they do the adult versions of Futariwa. Next is Max Art. It was okay. Hikari was interesting, but she felt underutilized. Oh, and I'll never forgive Toei for not bringing up Kiria at least once. Third is Splash Star. I haven't watched it yet besides episode 1, so I can't rate it yet. For Yes 5 and Go Go, I haven't watched these seasons yet either besides the first 6 episodes. Go Go being only 1 episode. Sorry about that, guys. Now, Fresh, this is the first Precure season I watched, so it has a special place in my heart. I feel like Berry and Pine deserved more development though. They're not as bad as Tropical Rouge, but still. Next up is Heartcatch. I believe this one's the most fleshed out, but of course it does have its flaws, like every single series in the world. But it is definitely one of the best for like actual emotional impact. Next is Sweet. I think the main villain Noise was pretty cool, but I'm not really a big fan of villains coming out of nowhere. I think Hibiki and Kinect stopping from being friends at the start was a good concept, but the reason was so dumb. It also needed more time to cook in my opinion. Next up is Smile. I watched Glitter Force really. Since I watched Glitter Force before knowing about Precure, these have a special place in my heart as well. I'm upset that they didn't do more of the fairy tale theme though. Keep on forgetting this season is supposed to be based on fairy tales. Next up is Doki Doki. Again, I've really watched Glitter Force Doki Doki. Mana feels too stale in my opinion. Analysis is pretty much non-existent. Cure Ace should have had proper build-up. I don't really care the region is not pretty Cure, mainly because I feel like she didn't fit in well. But we did get a combination of Cure Ace and Regina in the novel, so wish we got that instead and give these two more of a sisterly bond dynamic. I don't remember these two ever interacting with each other properly. Now, Happiness Charge is the worst one. I'll never forgive them for having Yuko fight Phantom instead of Iwona fighting him. Megumi and Yuko constantly take spotlight from Iwona and Hime when I need it most. Oh, and Blue is the worst character. Go Princess. I haven't finished it yet, but I am 38 episodes in. But it's a pretty good series so far. I'm enjoying the characters and the plot feels unique. Witchy, this one bored the heck out of me. Mirai's dream of becoming a witch was granted, so she didn't have a goal anymore other than defeat the main bad guy. There was literally character development overall. I couldn't finish it to the end, I'm sorry. Not my type of series, I guess. Now, Kira, this one is decent. Love the designs, but I'm not a fan of the magical action, if that's what you call it. Like the non-fight stuff. CL is really annoying. Bibbery deserved the 6th Ranger slot if he had way more character development and much more interesting overall, but it's still pretty good. Tug 2, I'm only 2 episodes in. I've heard it's pretty good. Hopefully it is once I finally start watching it more. Star Twinkle, I'm only 2 episodes in, but I've heard that Celine and Soel don't get much character development, which is quite sad to hear. Feeling good, I'm only 4 episodes in, but I do remember that the 6th Ranger Cure is purple instead of green, despite being called Cure Earth, which makes no sense. Please fix your naming, Toei. Tropical Rouge. Just rename it to Manatsu and Laura Show. The other 3 girls are so non-existent it hurts. They deserve better treatment. Also, don't remember them going to water pollution. Well, it's a kid show. That does not matter. But all the fairies' ocean magic goes into it. It's possible. The villains are the worst ones. They're so lackluster, it frustrates me. Especially the big bad. Delicious Party, I'm only 3 episodes in, but I've heard really bad things about it. So sad. Yarigaru, I heard this is good, but I'm only 3 episodes in. Don't worry, I'll eventually finish it. I just take forever, okay? Wonderful. Oh, this one pisses me off. Araha and Komagi share one brain cell. Mahu and Yuki are pretty interesting characters that overshadow the two main girls. Make it make sense? Satoru was decent, but his pet rabbit is just kind of there. Besides, when Satoru and Ura went on their date, he was good at stopping Mei from interfering. These two should have been the final cures to complete the pink, blue, yellow team format, which would have been cool. Garu, the main villain, was kind of built up. This is just the worst version of Sweet, though. You and Idol, I dropped down episode 1. I don't know. It just bored me to death. It does not captivate me, which I'm fine with dropping it anyways. Because, I've heard really bad things about the storyline. So that sucks. And of course, can't rate Star Detective yet. Overall, I'm disappointed in how recent Precure seasons have been. They became more dry over the years, becoming worse than their predecessors when it should be the complete opposite. I hope Star Detective fixes this, but if it turns out just bad or not, worse than what I've been hearing of you, Idol, then I'm completely dropping Precure. I'll just stick with the old Precure seasons. But who knows, Go Pre seems good, but Happiness and Witchy was pretty dry. But those two are definitely not as bad as recent Precure seasons. Anyways, this is just my opinion. Agree to disagree, comment down below what you think. Bye bye, till next time!